is this? This is the 4th movie this year that has the word wonder in it. Wonder Wheel, written and directed by Woody Allen. This movie's set in the 1950s at Coney Island. It stars Justin Timberlake as Mickey. He is a lifeguard who wishes to be a playwright. He's working at the Coney Island beach and he is caught in a bit of a love triangle. He is having sex with this woman named Jeannie, played by Kate Winslet. Kate Winslet's character Jeannie is married to Jim Belushi's character Humpty, who is an alcoholic and a drunk. He's doing his best to stay off the bottle, and Jeannie's doing her best to keep him off the bottle, hiding the booze from him. But there have been many times where Humpty wants a drink and other times when he sometimes does drink, and when he gets drunk he gets very abusive. So Jeannie has been wanting to leave him for quite a while, but she's looking for the right opportunity. She has a son from a previous marriage named Richie, who is a firebug. He likes to light fires a lot in order to get rid of his stress or for some reason. So there's a running gag of seeing him lighting fires every so often for comic relief. Although there are some times in the movie where it gets a little bit tedious. In comes Humpty's daughter from a previous marriage, from his first marriage, Carolina, played by Juno Temple. She is hiding out from her ex-husband, who is a gangster. She ratted out her ex-husband to the police, to the FBI, so she is worried that her ex-husband's goons are going to be coming after her, and she believes the only safe place for her to hide is with her father, since she left her father on bad terms, and she figures her ex-husband's not going to think of her coming to Coney Island to hide out with her father. Her father and Jeannie help her get a job at the restaurant that Jeannie works at, waiting tables, and this is where Carolina meets Mickey, and they end up falling in love, and there's your love triangle. And if I go any deeper into what happens in this movie, I'm going to be hitting spoilers. So let's talk about this movie. Now, I do like Woody Allen sometimes, and there are times when he makes great movies, like Matt's Point, and the movie that Owen Wilson did, I think it was like Midnight in London or something like that. And those movies are great. But then there are movies that are not so good or that are eh. And this movie is somewhere in the middle. It's more of a meh, but it's an okay movie. There are some good things, there are some bad things about this movie. The production design is really good. I really liked the way Coney Island looked in this movie. I've never been to Coney Island, the amusement park. There's a Coney Island hot dog place in my area, but I've never been to the actual amusement park. And I've always wanted to go to this amusement park. So this amusement park looked pretty good in the movie, and the beats looked very good. The affair between Justin Timberlake and Kate Winslet was pretty good, even though when you learn more about Kate Winslet's character, you find out that she's a bit of an unlikable character, and of course, Jim Belushi being an alcoholic and an abusive alcoholic at that, he is a very unlikable character. So really, the only likable characters are Justin Timberlake to some extent and Juno Temple. Their chemistry is pretty good, the romance that they have, and it is pretty funny when you watching Kate Winslet and realizing what's happening between Mickey and Carolina and how she's getting jealous, although that sometimes makes her an unlikable character. And that's one of the big problems with this movie, the unlikable characters and how convoluted this plot is. There's a lot to keep track of, and just explaining the plot, I mean, this plot was not simple. It was a bit dramatic, and it felt very much like a soap opera almost. There were points in the movie where I did laugh, and there were points in the movie where I didn't find it funny. This movie is a dramatic movie with some comedic elements in it. But overall, this movie is really not worth seeing in the theater. It's mostly a rental, I believe, even though it's trying to hit those Oscar beats. And personally, I think if it's going to get any Oscars, it may get an Oscar for production design, mostly. For the settings, really, but maybe Justin Timberlake might get an acting nomination, but beyond that, I'm not sure. So I'm gonna give this movie a C+. It's really just a rental, and that's all I gotta say for Wonder Wheel.